Hello there. You'd like another story? You've more requests than the Queen of England herself, honestly. Well, today I think I'll read you a story about a neighbourhood friend, Miss Lark's Andrew. Miss Lark lived in the biggest house on Cherry Tree Lane. All day they could hear her loud voice. "Andrew, where are you?" Or, "Andrew, put on your coat." Or, "Andrew, come to mother." Was Andrew a boy? No, he was a dog. A nice small dog called Andrew. Some people said that he looked like a toy dog, but he was a real dog. Andrew lived like a prince. He had milk and chocolate for every meal. He slept in his bed. Andrew could do what he wanted. His days looked like our birthdays. And when Andrew had his birthday, he had 2 candles on his cake for every year, not just the one. But Andrew wasn't happy. People laughed when they saw Andrew in his best coat and nice boots. "Oh no," said Michael, "he looks so stupid. He looks like a nincompoop." "He is not a nincompoop," said Mary Poppins. And Mary Poppins was right. Andrew wasn't stupid at all. You can think that he didn't love Miss Lark, but he did. She was always so kind to him. But he didn't like his life. He would like to have a nice piece of red meat. He wanted to be a usual dog. Sometimes he ran out of his garden. He wanted to speak to a dog. One day, Andrew had a new friend. It was more than a usual dog. It was a terrible dog. All people were happy that this was not their dog. But Miss Lark didn't like Andrew's friend. When she saw that Andrew was talking to his friend, she called, "Andrew, come home, my dear, don't talk to that dog." But one day, Jane and Michael saw Andrew all alone in the park. He was running very fast and looked very serious. "Hello, Andrew. Where's your coat?" cried Michael. But Andrew just looked at both of them and then turned to Mary Poppins. "Ruff, ruff," said Andrew very quickly. "Second house on the left," Mary Poppins said. "Ruff," said Andrew. No garden," said Mary Poppins. Andrew barked again. "I'm not sure," said Mary Poppins. "He usually goes home at about tea time." And Andrew ran away. "What was he saying?" Michael and Jane asked together. "Nothing special," said Mary Poppins and closed her mouth. "I think he asked you where somebody lived," Michael began. "Well, why bother asking me then?" Mary Poppins said. "I am not a dictionary." "Oh, Michael," said Jane. "Mary Poppins, tell us what Andrew said to you, please." But Mary Poppins would not say. When they were near their house, they heard Miss Lark's loud cries. She ran and ran around the garden. She looked up and under every tree. "Oh, Andrew, where are you?" she cried again and again. And then she saw him. Andrew was coming to her, and near him was walking a big brown dog. "Oh, you are all right," said Miss Lark. "But that terrible dog! Oh, shoo, go home!" But the dog didn't go. "Go away! Go home," said Miss Lark. "And you, Andrew, come into the house." But Andrew would not budge. He barked, but did not go. "What's the matter? Come in," said Miss Lark. Andrew barked again. "He says," said Mary Poppins, "that he's not coming in." Miss Lark looked at her in surprise. "How do you know what my dog says?" Andrew barked again. "He won't," said Mary Poppins. "He will go home, but only with his friend." "No," said Miss Lark angrily. "That terrible street dog will never come into my garden." Andrew barked 3 or 4 times. "And then he will go away," said Mary Poppins. "Oh, Andrew, you can't!" Miss Lark was crying. Andrew barked and the 2 dogs got up. "Oh, but he is going away!" Miss Lark was going to cry. "Very well, Andrew. This dog can stay, but he will sleep in the garden. He says, madam, that his friend must sleep in the room, or he will go and sleep in the garden with his friend," said Mary Poppins. Andrew got up and was ready to go. "Oh, Andrew," cried Miss Lark. "Very well, he will sleep in the room." Andrew barked again, and Andrew barked to his friend. "Come on," and they went into the house. "He isn't stupid, you see," said Jane. "No," said Michael. "But how can Mary Poppins—" "I don't know," said Jane, "and she'll never, never tell us."